Imagine this. You've been walking around all day, you kick off your shoes, and something about your feet just feels off. Maybe they're swollen, itchy, extra dry, or just hotter than usual. What if I told you your feet might be giving you early clues about what's happening in the rest of your body, long before you notice anything else? Not in a scary way, not in a medical diagnosis way, but in a your body is whispering and here's how to listen kind of way. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I dive into health, wellness, and everyday body signals using science you can understand without a medical degree. I'm not a doctor, but I research topics using reliable sources like Mayo Clinic, Harvard Health, Cleveland Clinic, and the CDC to help you make informed choices about your health and lifestyle. Today, we're talking about something surprisingly fascinating, how your feet can reflect hydration, circulation, nutrient balance, and more. Let's break it all down in simple English with real-life examples. Swelling in the feet is incredibly common, especially after a salty meal, sitting for long periods, or standing all day. According to the Cleveland Clinic, your feet are one of the first places fluid collects because they're farthest from your heart, and gravity does its thing. But here's the part most people don't know. Swelling often reflects lifestyle signals, like eating too much sodium, not drinking enough water, long hours of inactivity, warm weather, or traveling. Fun fact, your feet contain over 26 bones and 30 joints, and when fluid builds up, every one of them feels it. What makes your feet swell the most? Sitting, salty food, or heat? Drop it in the comments.
If your heels look like the desert in July, you're not alone. Dry heels usually have more to do with low humidity, hot showers, standing barefoot on hard floors, or lack of moisturizing. According to Harvard Health, even mild dehydration can show up on your skin, especially in places like your heels that get a lot of pressure. Think of your heels like a sidewalk. If it hasn't rained in weeks, cracks appear. Hydration and moisture act like the rain your skin needs. Cold feet don't just happen on wedding days. According to Mayo Clinic, temperature changes in your feet often reflect circulation patterns, usually influenced by sitting with your legs crossed, tight shoes, chilly environments, or stress. Yes, stress can literally cool your feet. Tingling can also happen if you've been sitting in one position too long, putting pressure on the nerves. Think of your circulation like a highway. If there's a traffic jam, like pressure from tight shoes, the cars slow down. Fun fact, your feet have over 250,000 sweat glands, more than any other part of your body. That means they're basically built to sweat. Heat or itchiness can show up when you've been on your feet all day, your shoes don't breathe, your socks trap moisture, the weather is warm, or you're stressed. According to the American Academy of Dermatology, feet sweat more during nerve-activating moments like stress or anxiety. Ever felt that sudden freeze-in-place cramp that makes you tiptoe like a cartoon character? Foot cramps are usually related to dehydration, tired muscles, standing too long, low potassium or magnesium intake, or poor shoe support. According to Harvard Health, even slight changes in hydration or minerals can trigger muscle tightening. And if you've ever walked Disney World for 12 hours straight, you know exactly how those cramps feel. Your toenails grow slowly, about 1.6 millimeters per month according to Harvard Medical School, so changes appear over time. Common nail clues often involve shoe pressure, mild fungal exposure in shared spaces, low nail moisture, frequent nail polish, or tiny injuries from walking or running. None of these automatically point to deeper issues, but they're interesting body notes worth noticing as patterns. And here's something most people don't realize. Your toenails act like a journal of your daily habits. Because they grow so slowly, they record weeks of small events. Every bump from tight shoes, every time your socks were damp for too long, every moment you walked a little more or a little less. According to the American Academy of Dermatology,
Even simple lifestyle factors like hydration, foot hygiene, and how often you trim your nails can influence their texture and color over time. Fun fact, your toenails grow faster in the summer and slower in the winter because warmth increases circulation to the nail bed. So, if you ever notice a slight change in your nails, it's usually your feet saying, "Hey, something in our routine shifted. Nothing urgent, just keep an eye on me." It's your body communicating in tiny, quiet ways. And once you learn to notice these patterns, you'll feel more in tune with your overall wellness. If you're finding this helpful, hit that like button. It really supports the channel and helps more people learn these simple body cues. Itchy soles or redness often come from heat, friction, new shoes, sweating, dry skin, or seasonal allergies. According to Cleveland Clinic, irritation on the feet is usually environmental, caused by warmth, moisture, or rubbing. According to the American Academy of Dermatology, the skin on your feet is thinner than in many other areas. That means even small amounts of sweat, heat, or rubbing can appear as redness or itchiness much faster than you'd expect. Small things like switching socks, adjusting shoe fit, or letting your feet dry fully after a shower can make a big difference. Your feet carry your entire body weight, so they're often the first place you notice small shifts. Changes in your schedule, water intake, shoes, stress, sleep, or weather all show up quickly. It's your body's gentle way of saying, "Hey, something shifted. Just keep an eye on this." Feet are incredibly sensitive messengers. They respond faster than most parts of your body because they experience pressure, temperature, and daily wear more intensely. So when they feel different day to day, your body might simply be adjusting, recovering, or reacting to something subtle in your routine. Your feet aren't diagnosing anything, but they do give early hints about hydration, circulation, lifestyle habits, and everyday stress. Quick recap. Swelling equals sodium, hydration, long sitting. Dry heels equals moisture plus hydration. Cold or tingling equals shoes, posture, temperature. Hot or itchy equals sweat and friction. Cramps equals hydration, minerals, and muscle fatigue. Nail changes equals shoes, time, and environment. Your feet are simply messengers, and the more you understand them, the better you can care for your whole body. If you enjoyed today's video, hit like, subscribe for more weekly wellness breakdowns, and share this with someone who's always wondering why their feet feel weird. Your support helps the channel grow and bring more helpful content your way. This video is for general information only and isn't a diagnosis or medical advice. If you have persistent foot pain or symptoms, please check with a licensed healthcare professional.